Daily Kids News. Daily Kids News. Daily Kids News. Daily Kids News.
Hi, Big Brain families! Today we are visiting places where kids learn by doing. We will meet young inventors at the Smithsonian, explore soft and squishy circuits in New York, and take a family art adventure in Sacramento. As always, we will keep things clear, curious, and safe. Our first story starts with a question every inventor knows. What can I try next? On August 16th, the Smithsonian's National Museum of American History hosted Spark Lab, a hands-on program for children ages 6 to 12. Instead of just looking at inventions behind glass, kids were invited to create, test, experiment, and invent. That is a big part of how real invention works. An inventor might build something, try it, notice that it wobbles, leaks, tips over, or just does not work yet, and then try again. That is not failure. That is information. Spark Lab mixes STEM with art, history, and creativity. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. But invention is not only about numbers and tools, it is also about imagination. Someone has to wonder, could this be easier? Could this be safer? Could this be more fun? At a place like the National Museum of American History, kids can also think about inventions from the past. Every zipper, light bulb, bicycle, toy, phone, and lunchbox design came from people solving problems. Some problems were huge, some were tiny, but each one began with curiosity. So if you have ever taped cardboard together, built a block tower, made a paper airplane, or asked, "What if I do it this way?" Congratulations! You were practicing inventor thinking.
Hey kids, it's Big Brain with your daily scoop. Today, brains can control your body. Watch this. Whoa, my arms are off. Come back here, you. I guess they have a mind of their own.
Our next story is soft, colorful, and a little bit electric. The New York State Museum listed a STEAM Sunday program called Squishy Circuits for August 16th. Families could explore electricity and creativity by making circuits with soft, playful materials instead of ordinary wires. A circuit is a path that electricity can travel through. You can think of it like a tiny road for energy. When the road is connected in the right way, electricity can move and do a job, like lighting a small bulb or powering a buzzer. When the road is broken, the electricity cannot complete the trip. Squishy circuits are a kid-friendly way to explore that idea because the pieces can be shaped, poked, and rearranged. The museum listing does not give every detail of exactly what families built, so we should be careful not to guess too much. But the big idea is clear. Families were invited to learn about circuits by using their hands and imaginations. That matters because electricity can feel invisible and mysterious. You cannot usually see electricity moving through a wire, but when a light turns on, you see the result. Activities like this help kids ask useful science questions. What happens if I connect this part? What changes if I move that part? Why did the light turn off? And here is an important safety note. Real household electricity is not for experimenting. Squishy circuit activities are designed with adult supervision and safe materials. If you want to try anything electrical at home, always ask a grown-up first.
Okay, kids, time for the next story!
Our final story takes us into an art museum, where the adventure begins by opening your eyes a little wider. On August 16th, the Crocker Art Museum in Sacramento held a Kids & Co. gallery adventure for children ages 5 and up with adults. The tour was designed to help young visitors look closely, ask questions, and discover art together. Sometimes people think a museum visit means being very quiet and already knowing everything about art. But family programs like this can show a different way. You can look at a painting and ask, "What do I notice first?" You can wonder, Why did the artist choose that color? You can say, that shape reminds me of a storm cloud, or that person looks like they are waiting for someone. Looking closely is a skill. It helps in art, science, reading, nature walks, and even figuring out where your missing sock went. When kids and adults explore a gallery together, everyone can notice something different. A grown-up might spot the tiny brushstrokes. A kid might notice a hidden animal, a funny expression, or a surprising splash of orange. The museum's event listing tells us the program was for children and adults to discover art together. We do not know exactly which artworks each family saw, so we will not pretend we do. But we do know the heart of the activity. Art can become a conversation. The next time you see a picture, in a museum, a book, or on your refrigerator, you can try a mini gallery adventure. Look closely. Ask one question. Share one idea. That is how a picture starts talking back. That is it for today's Big Brain adventure. Remember, you do not have to wait for a special museum day to be curious. You can invent with recycled cardboard, ask how a flashlight works, or look closely at a picture on your wall. Keep wondering, keep asking, and we will see you next time.
See you tomorrow. Row.